Are you considering taking advantage of all the equity you've accrued over the past several years but aren't quite sure about all the different moving parts and details of selling and then buying? Well, check out this video. We've got some good ideas for you. Hey, it's JC with the Agajanian Group at Whissel Realty, and today we're going to be talking about 3 different ways you can take advantage of that equity you've got and make that next move in real estate. So the first way, and what I think is probably a best case scenario, is the ability to just go ahead and buy that perfect home that's right for you and your family first, and then take your time, move in, get it squared away, get comfortable, and then circle back around and focus on selling your home. Now there's a little catch there. You've got to have the cash on hand to be able to make that purchase without taking the equity out of your home to be able to do that. Now a lot of people can, but the majority just aren't in the position to do that. We're really playing on the equity that we've earned enabling this move. So if you really want to do that, there are a couple ways you can still accomplish it even if you don't have the cash reserves to make it happen. A couple methods are using a home equity line, setting that up ahead of time, strategizing up front and getting that money in place. Or even a more short-term option is to use a bridge loan. And we've got great financing options and different people that specialize in that world. I'd be happy to connect you with. So let me know if you're interested in that. Your second option is going to seem pretty obvious, but the idea is to sell first, get that equity, know exactly how much money you've got to work with, and then go ahead and shop and make that purchase for the perfect next home. This is a great idea because it removes a lot of the stress of trying to do it all at once. It also removes the extra cost if you do want to go and look towards the financing option to buy first and then sell. However, one of the negatives is that it often involves a double move. You may have to store all your items away in a pod or a storage facility. You may have to get a short-term rental or stay with family, which is not always the best. But either way, it works out really well and it alleviates some of the disadvantages of some other options. So the third way to make this thing happen is called a simultaneous close. And believe it or not, a lot of people do this quite frequently. It's a little bit tricky and you've really got to have an experienced agent who's been through it before. Not just someone who's done a lot of transactions, but who's done a lot of simultaneous close transactions, who's handled that listing for you, maximized the profitability on that sale, and at the same time negotiated a contingent sale. That means that you're not trapped, you're not on the hook should anything go wrong with the sale, right? And you're still able to move forward and make that purchase with the safety net just in case. So there's some great advantages. You're going to save money, you're going to save time, you're not going to have to double move. But the only real disadvantages is that it can add a little bit of stress and the timelines are really tight. And like I said, if you don't have someone who really knows what they're doing, it can get messed up easily. There's about a 20-page contract that us realtors use, and if one little box is not checked properly, it could take away some of those safeguards that you want to have in place. So you definitely want to talk to someone like myself who's done this multiple times just in the past year and make sure that you can get that simultaneous close done smoothly and safely and help you move on to that next house. So as you can see, there's at least a few really good ways to help you accomplish your goal of moving from where you're at now to that next property that's just going to suit you and your family a lot better. What's most important is to figure out what's right for your timing, for your personality temperament, and for your family. So I would say if you're even considering doing something like this, don't hesitate. Plan well ahead. I actually just spoke to someone yesterday who's going to do something like this 2 to 4 years from now, but they just wanted to sit down, have lunch, and bounce some ideas off of me, and I was happy to do it. So if that's you, you just want to get some ideas, even if it's not going to happen in the near future, let me know. Call me at 619-224-9898 or email me at jc@agajaniangroup.com, or better yet, just make some comments down below. I'm happy to interact, give you my ideas, and if you like, we can take it further from there. I look forward to talking to you soon.